Okay, awesome. Welcome to part three. And yeah, we're moving forward with the product page build. So the second thing I'm gonna add is gonna be FAQ section. So add section and we can search for FAQ. There it is. And I'm just gonna make the heading centered and it's gonna say have questions. We got you covered. So that's all good. And back to ChatGPT, and we're gonna say, now write 10 FAQ for this product. How does it work? We're gonna copy that one. I'm gonna add some more blocks. Question. And one more. So the first one's gonna be, how does it work? Then we're gonna have, is it safe to use daily? What areas of the body can I use it on? Do you need any experience to use it? No. Pretty much the whole idea of the FAQ section is to remove any assumptions or any insecurities around the product and so on. A lot of people think that FAQ section is just for questions, but it's actually a part where if somebody might come to the store and be like, should I buy it or not? I'm afraid that it's not gonna work because I'm going on a physical therapy. I'm not sure if I can use it. Then it'll be like, yeah, you can totally use it if you go on a physical therapy. So that's the goal. We want to make sure to break down everything. So how long should I use it each section? Sorry, do you need any experience? Not at all. That one. How long should I use it each section? Will it help with tension headaches? Awesome, so we have that taken care of. FAQ is all done. The second thing I'm gonna add, it's gonna be some kind of a, let's see what we could do on here. Logo list map. Testimonials, testimonial banner, video with text. We tried those in the previous videos. I didn't really like them. I'm gonna go for rich text, but let me center. Okay, cool. Yes, I can do that. For this part, I'm gonna drag it above the FAQ section. I'm gonna make the background blue. Text is gonna be white in that case. And for this one, I'm just gonna delete the button label. So button delete, and gonna click save. What I'm gonna do next is just click preview, and I'm gonna see on the home page to copy this product review. It doesn't matter that the same one is on the home page and it's gonna be on the product page. So just gonna copy it I'm gonna make it medium and copy the review. And we're gonna add one more text. For this one, we're just gonna use for the author's name, like this, okay? And the last thing I'm gonna do is just reduce the padding on here because it's quite big. So if we do 36, 36, let's see what that looks like. I think that's good, but I'm actually gonna make the background like that darker blue that I'm using. So let me just do that quickly. I think it's, oh no. Yeah, it's this one. So I think it just breaks everything down a little bit nicer. So I think that's all good. For this part as well, I'm gonna add one thing. So one more rich text, and I'm gonna pull it all the way up on the top. Okay, like this. I'm gonna delete the button. I'm gonna delete the header. And the only thing I'm gonna use is this text on here. So centered. And we can go back to GPT and write some announcement bar text for the social proof. Something like helped Okay, so pretty much to create some urgency or social proof around around the problem that your product is solving. Over have found, I think we can go with that one. So I'm gonna put it on here. Let me see what that looks like. Yeah, not good. I think that's good. Just gonna unbold it and make it like this. And we are going to reduce the padding almost fully, like this. Okay, that's what we're looking for. And for the background, I'm gonna do this one and like this. So we're gonna have to increase the padding on top. So let's just do that quickly. So I think like 4 will do. Actually, that's good. I think 12. Yeah, 12. Even more, 13. Come on. It's not working for some reason. Oh, it doesn't. I can't do a custom for some reason. I'm not sure why is that. But I think that's totally fine. And I'm just gonna increase this padding on here as well. At the top, obviously. Now Shopify is bugging a little bit, so we're gonna have to wait, I guess, but I can also try to refresh and just increase that padding a little bit on here. So we got something like this. So I wanted to create that, in order to add some sense of urgency. I also don't like that this announcement bar is not fully wide. So let me see if there's something I could do about that. Center, make section rounded. Let me see what I got here. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything I could do about that. I can just get rid of until like this. I think that's good. And maybe we can make this bold. So let's see what that looks like. Awesome. So I love how everything is coming together nicely. It looks really branded, and that's super important. One thing that I'm gonna change is this gonna be add to cart button. I want to make sure that one is, you know, in the brand color, so we can go with blue. Let's see what that looks. Yeah, looks so much better. Price, save price, sell tag. Awesome. That's the cart. Then we have this. Cool. So we have that product review. We're gonna add on here one more section that's gonna be image with text. And we're gonna make sure that the image comes second. And we're gonna bring it below the review text. Again, we're gonna get rid of the button as we don't need that one. And we can open our competitor store, and we're gonna use this image, you know, of people using the product. So we're gonna click on here and just upload the image that we downloaded. But I'm not sure if it's gonna work, if the format is right, but we might have to screenshot it. Yeah, not gonna work. Here's the thing, if your image is blurry, we can also go to ChatGPT, we can upload a file. So I can show you, this is a perfect example. So this is how the image looks like. You can see it's quite blurry and the product is not really visible. So I can throw it in there and I can say, enhance the quality of this image. You can do that totally with a free ChatGPT. You don't need a paid plan. So it's really valuable if you come across images that are really low quality. Within like 2-3 minutes, it's gonna enhance it. So I'm gonna let ChatGPT do the work, and yeah. So we got this part. For that one, what we could do it's going to be neck pain stiffness. Okay, that one is working, so I'm gonna have to wait till that is fully done. It might look a little bit unreal, so we're just gonna have to see, but basically this is what we had, and then ChatGPT is gonna do its work, so you can see the huge difference already. And the product is also changed, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm not sure that's gonna work. You can see that this product also has been changed. So yeah, it was really difficult for him to do it, but the bottom images, they do look okay, but we just can't use this one as it is. So I'm just gonna stop this. I'm gonna paste the copy that I like, and I'm gonna make some changes. So make some changes so it matches the image where I have multiple people using the product. So we're gonna have to go with the one that is a little bit blurry, as ChatGPT didn't do the best work, but it's gonna be totally fine on the mobile devices, so not a big deal. Awesome. So I'm gonna upload that one. And for ChatGPT, we have a copy generated. So I'm gonna click on the copy and just gonna upload everything. Gonna add some underlines. So many people are turning to Terra Reach. Helps real people and relieve pain in just 10 minutes a day. And the last thing we need is a header. So now a header for this part. You're not alone. Here's what's working for thousands. I think that's one is good. Awesome. Cool. So this part is a little bit longer, but that's totally fine. The second thing that we're gonna add, it's gonna be product reviews. So previously I showed you how to do those. So we're gonna click on apps and we're gonna select, I think it's this one, product reviews widget. So let me just see if it is that one. So click on it. So those are like some kind of a demo reviews, but okay, cool. Here we have those. Gonna click on hide product thumbnails. And here's what we have right now. So I'm gonna do it like that. Let me just see. Yeah, we're gonna have to increase the size. So I'm gonna click on here and gonna drag that to like 15, 20, 60. That's also fine. So it's gonna enlarge, like this. Just gonna reduce padding a little bit. I think it's quite some space, so something like this. I think that's great. Then what we're gonna have on here right below the FAQ section, but in front of the product reviews, it's gonna be, like 24/7 support, this and that. So add sections, and we're gonna go for multi-column. If you remember, we already did those for the homepage, so we can just go back to it and, copy. So fast and secure shipping, we can do that one. "24/7 email support." Hassle-free returns. And we have to add one more column. And that one's gonna be risk-free. Like this. Just gonna center all of them. I'm gonna click save. Now we're gonna delete this multi-column part and make sure that there are 4 rows on desktop like this, and we can go and add the images. So for this bar, I'm gonna drag it like here, and I think I'm gonna make the background blue. Let me see what that looks like. Blue, and text is gonna be white. Okay, so I made a mistake somewhere, so let me just get back to that. I changed the color. I'm not sure how Shopify is lagging a little bit, but as you can see, I made background everywhere blue, which is not something that I like. So let's just see. Okay, I got it back. So this section, we're gonna make background blue and text white like this. Awesome. Maybe we can explore with this blue as well. So that's not a bad idea. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the lighter version. Like this. And I'm just gonna increase that padding now a little bit, I think, for the product review section. Awesome. So the only thing left to do right now is going to be to take care of those icons for those things. So in order not to, we already went through that together. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to take care of those icons, create them, put them on our store, and I'll see you guys in the next one.